Welcome to the Instagram stories for Friday, March 18th. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. Our biggest news of the day comes from South by Southwest, which is the awesome conference that happens in Austin. It's always been on my list to go, but haven't quite made it there. Head of Meta, Mark Zuckerberg, spoke at South by Southwest on a panel on Tuesday, and he specifically talked about Instagram and NFTs, saying that NFTs will be arriving, quote, in the near term. He said, quote, I'm not ready to announce exactly what that will be today, but over the next several months, the ability to bring some of your NFTs in, hopefully over time be able to mint things within that environment, end quote. I would say that I actually wanted to share this news earlier, but I wasn't able to find a clip of the audio of Mark Zuckerberg talking about this. I thought it'd be on YouTube or something, but apparently they really want you to buy a ticket. Just to give a little bit more context with Zuckerberg's announcement that NFTs will be coming soon to Instagram, Adam Mosseri talked previously saying that Instagram was exploring NFTs and how they can make them more accessible to a broader audience. And he saw it as an interesting place where Instagram can play and also a way to hopefully help creators. Now, you know how I often share Adam Mosseri's videos that he does where he talks about hidden gems? I shared one recently about the Your Activity screen. And if you look in that video, when Adam Mosseri opens his settings, you'll see a setting for something called digital collectibles. Seems like that's probably related to that NFT. Maybe that's what they're calling the internal test of these NFT features. Digital collectibles. That's all I know about right now, but I will continue to share more information about NFTs and Instagram as it becomes available. And now, because it's Friday, let's do Feature Friday. This is where we talk about a feature of the Instagram app that you might have forgotten about or did not know existed. I was on Facebook yesterday and I saw someone ask the question of how they could promote someone else's live to their audience. I was a little bit confused about this question, but I think what they were referring to is that if they had a pretty sizable audience and they wanted to promote the Instagram live of somebody else, how could they do that in real time, like while the person was live? Could they reshare that live to their story or something? Great question. I advised them that the best way to do this would be to actually go live with that person as well. Lives can have up to 4 people on at any time. And if the main person who is live is talking, and that's who you want to be featured, you can just turn your camera off. You can have all 4 people with cameras off if you want in Instagram Live and make it sort of like an audio room experience like Clubhouse or Twitter Spaces if you wanted. But I pointed out to the person that this would be good because in their followers' stories, they would see that this person was live. And when they joined, they would see not the account that they followed in video format, they would see it just a black screen, but they would see the featured person who they were trying to promote. So mission accomplished. Using the Instagram Live with multiple people is one of my favorite features of Instagram. Turning the camera off is not really a favorite feature, but I think it's a good thing to know about. Maybe if you don't feel camera ready or someone just wants to provide that audio level of experience for whatever discussion you're having. That is going to do it for today's show. Thank you for listening. Hopefully you enjoy hearing Instagram news because I do it a lot. Be sure to come back on Monday for Mosseri Monday, where we talk about what the head of Instagram shared on his Ask Me Anything story on Friday.
I'm not yet a member of the Instagram team, but my podcast covers many Instagram themes. But the name, image, logos are trademarks at Instagram and the LCC in the USA and every territory. Everything I publish independently. Until they let me run my team and start to pay my salary. Not sponsored or endorsed, no lies, no fallacy. I use their logo with permission, not malicious or callously. No trademark violation, filling all criteria. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter at Daniel Hill Media.
Hey, thanks so much for listening all the way to the end. If you do not know, I consider myself a content creator, but not an influencer. Right now, I'm looking for brands to partner with to create content for. I would not be creating content for my audience. I would be creating content for your audience. It could be reels, it could be photos, it could be audio, whatever. Send me a direct message at Daniel Hill Media. I'm looking for brands to work with. I'm open to any ideas. Clearly, you know I can create content consistently. Send me a direct message and let's talk.